50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up, and if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pay.
Yo, what's greasing, fellas? It's Frost God Zeke here. I wanted to make a quick little, very simple guide on gearing for you guys. A lot of people have been asking me, okay? And asked me what I've been doing for embellishments and shit. I just recently did some research on this. So I want to let you guys know what I'm doing, alright? This might not be perfect. And you know, maybe there's a better way to go about it. I don't know, boys. But this is what I've been doing. So a lot of people have been asking me. So here it is. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown now on what you're going to want to do from when you hit 80, okay? So from fresh. So let's say you got no fucking gear, okay? You got no gear, alright? You just hit level 80 and you ain't got shit. What are you going to want to do? First, you're going to want to go and pick up the Sparks quest, okay? So right here, you pick up the Sparks quest. And you're going to want to pick up the Preserving in Arenas quest as well. And pick up the free PvP weapon quest. I'm not sure where that one's at, but that shouldn't be too hard to find out. Because there's going to be a quest that's going to give you a free PvP weapon for conquest level weapon on the 3rd week of the season, okay? Now, if you're playing Two-Hand Frost, like you say, let's say I enjoy Two-Hand Frost, you guys know I do. If you guys enjoy Two-Hand Frost too, make sure you're spec'd into Unholy when you pick up the weapon quest, okay? Or at least loot spec in Unholy. I don't know. But if your loot spec is Frost, you're not going to be able to get a two-handed weapon. So make sure beforehand that you're two-hand if you want to play two-hand Frost for the season, okay? Now, for number 2, you're going to want to go over here, boys, alright? Into the PvP vendor room. And you're going to want to pick up some honor gear, okay? And get a full set of honor gear. If you don't have any honor, you can either send it from your alts through the warband system, or you can just farm BGs and skirmishes. BGs would probably be the best way. And just make sure when you get this honor gear, if you're playing Two-Hand Frost, you're going to want to prioritize Haste, Mastery, Verse, Crit. Okay, that's a stat prio. I'll write it out so it's easier to understand. If you're playing Dual Wield, then you're going to prioritize 13% crit in PvP. Most importantly, you need 13% crit in PvP. And then after that, it's Haste, Mastery, Verse for Dual Wield, okay? So just make sure when you're in PvP combat and you look at your crit, it says 13% if you're Dual Wield. That's very important. Now, for the third part, alright, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to complete the Sparks World PvP quest. You go out into the world, you kill people, you get 100 Sparks. And then you're going to, after that, once you're done with that, you're going to want to go back into the Bloody Token room, or the PvP vendor room, and with your new Bloody Tokens from the Spark quest, you want to buy bracers, right? You're going to go here and you're going to buy bracers, and then for your other piece, you're going to buy a cape, okay? So if you're two-hand, you're going to want to buy the high mastery, low verse cape, and if you're dual wield, you're going to want to buy the crit verse cape, all right? That's what you want. So for the next part, number 4, you want to win 4 rated arenas, okay? You're going to want to queue up rated tree, queue up some 2s or queue up some 3s, whatever. Win 4 rated arenas for the week so you can get your Forged Gladiator's Heraldry, okay? This thing right here. Basically, this is your new version of Sparks as a PvPer so that you can scale up the level of your gear that you craft, okay? Very easy quest. You win 4 rated arenas, and then once you're done with that, you're going to get these heraldries, and you're going to go and craft a ring, okay? So check this shit out. You're going to craft this ring right here. It's the Algari Competitor's Signet, and honestly, you can honestly craft it as Haste Mastery. I just did a Haste versus character, but craft a Haste Mastery ring, alright? And make sure you get for the embellishment, make sure you get the mines, right? They're called the Revealed Chaos Module embellishment. Okay, so for your first embellishment, you're going to want to put the mines on the ring. Revealed Chaos Module. That's what they're called. For your second crafted item, you want to go and craft a Haste Verse chest piece, the Algari Competitor's Plate Breastplate. Alright, make sure it's Haste Verse. And you're going to want to put the Woven Dusk Thread embellishment, alright? Because it's going to give you extra verse. This is good. And you can do this pretty easily. The fucking mats are very costly these days, bro. As you can see, it's a pain in the ass. But if you got the gold, whatever. You just go and you put this in there. You get all the mats. Get your missive. You know what it is, boys. Make sure you get the right missive, or the right embellishment, which is dust thread lining for the chest piece. Alright, now fully cap your conquest for the week. Okay, this is part 5. Step 5, fully cap your conquest for the first week. And then you're gonna go do with that conquest, you're gonna go in here and you're gonna want to buy the leggings. Right, with the leggings you're gonna be able to get the tier piece, right? So you're gonna buy the leggings and you're gonna convert it into tier. And as you see, I already have that. It's it gives you haste mastery, which is really fucking good. Really fucking good. So get the leggings, convert them to tier. With the rest of your conquest that you farm for the week, go and get the shoulders. Haste versus shoulders. This is good for both specs. I mean, not both specs, both playstyles. Get the haste versus shoulders, but don't convert them to tier yet. You don't gotta worry about that yet. Now, for the next part, for number 6, what you want to do is you want to hit 1600 in one of these brackets, okay? Any of these brackets, if you hit 1600 rating, you're going to get a free PvP token in the mail, okay? So this token will do, just like last expansion, it'll give you a free choice from a vendor all the way in the Spider City, all the way down here in Ashkahet. You go right around here, I think it is, somewhere like that. No. It's probably, yeah, it's okay. Somewhere around here. I don't know about the exact location. But you can go there and you can trade in this token for a free tier set piece, okay? And get the helmet. That's what I did. I got the helmet for my free tier piece. That way you get max value out of the token. 875 conquest piece right here. So now what you have is you have 2 set on week 1. You have a free fucking shoulder piece. Not free, we paid for it with your hard-earned conquest, right? If you get the shoulders, you got crafted ring, crafted chest, you got bloody token bracers, bloody token cape, okay? So for week 1, it's looking fucking great. Now let's talk about the upcoming weeks, okay? This is part 7. Step 7, for the upcoming weeks, you want to focus on capping your conquest, alright? And spending it by working towards your 4 set. And crafting gear with haste first to get as much haste as possible. But, key thing to note, if you're dual wield player, like I like to be sometimes, especially on this character, then make sure not to dip below 13% crit in PvP combat. So if you happen to replace an honor crit piece with a conquest piece, just make sure it's a crit piece as well. So you don't dip down below 13% because you need that for the build, alright? And if you guys need to know about the builds, you guys know I have a guide out for dual wield, check that out, but it's just very important to have 13% crit. So yeah, if you replace an honor piece that has crit on it, just make sure the conquest piece has crit. And don't forget to keep doing the Sparks quest each week so you can get as much bloody tokens as possible. This is really important. If you're dual wield, what you also can do is with your bloody tokens, you can buy a one-hand crit weapon with bloody tokens right here. As you can see from this guy, there's a crit one-hander mace, right? This is really good. You can always get this with your upcoming week's bloody tokens because this will go alongside your free one-handed weapon that you'll get from the quest if you're playing dual wield. That way you'll have 2 weapons. And if you're playing two-hander, don't even worry about the weapons because you'll get a free 2-handed weapon on week 3. You can just buy pieces like boots or belt or something with your bloody tokens. And with your conquest, you can in future weeks you can just buy the rest of the tier pieces. That way you can convert the rest of your gloves and your shoulders and all that. That way you can get the 4 set eventually because the 4 set's pretty good. And later on in the season, when you have like a full set of gear, you might end up having more crits than you need. You might be above 13%. So if, let's say, that were to happen after you get your tier piece, you can eventually just replace one of your crit pieces from earlier in the season with some haste or some mastery, okay? And for the last step, step 8, on week 3, on Tuesday, just make sure you go and you collect your free weapon from the quest, and you'll be set. you'll be set. Pretty easy to gear in terms of what you actually have to do, but it is complicated in knowing what to do. And I've noticed, because a lot of people have been asking me this time around, there was nothing like this back in Dragonflight. So, might not be perfect, guys, but that's what I'm doing, and I'm sure as hell it's gonna work just fine. And so if you're just not sure what to do, not sure what to buy, just follow this guide and you'll be chilling. At the very least, you'll be looking pretty solid, okay? Like I said, I didn't theory craft this to the max. I just know a lot about Frost Decay. I know the kind of stats we like, and nothing in this is gonna be terribly wrong. So, literally, boys, there you go. For everybody's been asking, just want to make a quick little video. Low effort, I know. I ain't got the cam on and shit, but it is what it is, boys. We got a pretty cool looking T-Mog to make up for it, and a nice mount. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Make sure to grease up that motherfucking sub button. Comment down below if you guys enjoyed the video. And listen, man, if you think I did something wrong with this guide, I don't care, man. I know it's not perfect. It is what it is, bro. But you can comment down below anyways if I fucked up somewhere, if it makes you feel better. Hey, is what it is. I'm gonna grease y'all later, fellas. Peace, and make sure to check out the fucking Twitch channel. I'm out.
50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate to let them hate and watch the money pile up.